Imagine getting relief from headaches, neck and back pain, even improved energy levels. Wouldn't that be nice? Folks across San Diego are discovering what's called NUCA therapy. And this morning, one patient is sharing his experience with this treatment and how it's improved his life.
I guess the reason I came in here was the sciatica, I guess, if you will, that radiated down to my toe, and I didn't have any solution. The most ungodly pain I've ever felt. Multiple surgeries, multiple rehabs, several different chiropractors, pops and clicks and this and that, and wasn't sure what to expect, but absolutely underwhelming, was very accurate. Changes were almost immediate. To this day, it's been several months since I've used a heating pad and haven't had any of the real excruciating pain. A flare here and there, but goes away within seconds, doesn't stay.
Well, I want you to meet my friend Mitch Hess this morning and the good Dr. Jamie Kaiser here, who has helped him out. Mitch and I just kind of reconnected here about 30 seconds ago. I know you as a baseball coach for an incredible Little League team. Rancho San Diego?
Correct. That
Yeah?
was 4 years ago, and we met, and we had a heck of a run.
Yeah, and you went like third in the state with that team. So I know you're extremely active and so forth. So I was really surprised to hear the kind of problems that you were having here. How debilitating was it?
Even when we met 4 years ago, I was changing footwear all the time, trying to find a solution. It wasn't the footwear. It was stemming from my lower back, and because I'm active, it was not going to go away. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. After 4 years and watching this program, I saw Jamie in November, and I've been a patient of his since.
No kidding, you saw him on the program?
Correct.
Well, and you didn't call me to say hi?
You didn't get the memo?
I guess not. Okay, Dr. Kaiser, NUCA, which is an acronym that we don't even need to go into, it's one of the most gentle treatments I've ever seen, and it produces these dramatic results. So how did you get together with Mitch?
You know, he called our office. I think the main problem he was having when he first came in was sciatic pain. And for those who aren't really sure what sciatica is, just burning pain in the lower back, and for him it was actually going down into his toes. And for most patients, when they come into the office, they've tried, or they think they've tried, everything else in the world.
Sure.
They've been through traditional medical care, they've been through alternative care. Most people, prior to coming in, have tried a lot of things to treat the symptoms. NUCA doesn't do that. We go to the source of the problem.
Which is a misalignment.
Misalignment, as we can see here on the screen. NUCA makes a simple, gentle correction to the upper head and neck area. Okay? Every single nerve in the body has to pass through this top bone, and when that area is not in the correct place, it throws the whole body out of alignment down below. So when Mitch came in, he said, no, I have lower back pain, I've got pain down in my legs, you're going to touch my neck? I don't believe it.
But Mitch, you actually, you knew from watching the program what you were getting into. Correct. So I'm assuming at some point you had tried a whole lot of other stuff that didn't work for you. Give me an example of how many different types of things you tried.
I don't want to hurt feelings, but there's been chiropractic, stretches, exercises, different regimes. It just didn't stick, and I went back to the heating pad. Ice wasn't even a relief, so the heating pad. And when Jamie puts his hands on you, I've had handshakes firmer.
Well, I'm not.
But the
and he
relief
means
is
that
there.
in the nicest way, Dr.
Yes,
Kaiser.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a violent cracking and pulling kind of thing.
And how long did it take for you till you noticed improvements with that toe pain?
I never stopped doing what I was doing, but the activity level is increased. Energy and everything else. The reaction was immediate because I wanted it to be. And I have not slowed down. And like I said in the interview, I have not used a heating pad or ice.
Now, are you still coaching?
Very much so.
Has it helped you get back to the level of activity? Because, I mean, I know how it is with Little League coaches and guys like you. You don't want to just be out there telling the kids what to do. You want to be out there playing with them and showing them and demonstrating.
From Little League to Pony to 8th year in high school coaching this year, averaging 300 to 1,000 pitches a week, throwing batting practice to kids, I feel great. I feel great.
Because that wasn't the only problem. When he first came in, it was the lower back, the toe pain, but then there was also, he's already had, one shoulder surgery,
Correct.
2 elbow surgeries,
Correct.
and so the surgeries themselves went through and did an excellent job of cleaning up the damage that was there.
Sure.
But the problem was that his body was still completely torqued and twisted off center, which is why it was still causing him problems. We got him back up on center. Now he's able to throw like he wants to, and he's not creating more damage.
Well, let me throw this offer out here, folks. If any of this is kind of ringing a bell for you here, you're probably not throwing 1,000 pitches a week, but if you are, you might want to come in and see Dr. Kaiser. Give the doctor a call. Now, you do a free consultation, first off, but people have to make an appointment because you're very busy. There's a lot of folks like Mitch that are coming in now getting help. So what do they need to do?
Yep, they're scared, they're skeptical. We say just give our office a call today. For the first 12 callers, we're going to do a no-charge exam and consultation. From there, if we can help you, I can let you know more specific details, how many times, what are the costs, all that. If someone does not wish to continue, there's no charge for the visit. Okay, but they have to make the call today, get the appointment scheduled today. When they go through, they'll be talking to our call center. And at the end of the phone call, the call center will need a credit card number to reserve the appointment.
Oh, let's make it very clear, folks. They're not going to charge your credit card.
The card is not going to be charged, but because we have so many phone calls we're going to get in the next 2 minutes here, we have to make sure that people who want the appointments are serious about it, then they're going to show up and not take someone else's time who wants the help.
Okay, very good. So you're committing to coming in for a free exam.
That's it.
And you're committing to taking up that time slot.
That's about all.
Okay, so the first time he lays his hands on your neck, I don't want to put words in your mouth, so I'm just going to ask you what your impression was.
Really?
Honestly.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. Really. That's it. But
okay. Well, we've got a comedy routine going here. Who's on first?
Exactly. But that's it. After having some violent things and surgeries and stuff, really, is that it? But as it progresses and you continue it's great. It's awesome.
And your relief was almost instantaneous, you say?
Yes. To the point where I knew I wanted to come back and I wanted to maintain to keep this, being active.
And that's something we don't talk about a lot on the show. Once you get someone's body stable, once they've been holding the alignment for a while, you don't need to be in our office all the time. I mean, I view a stabilized patient, someone that can hold their adjustments. Okay, more adjustments does not make you better. Holding your adjustment gets you better. Once someone's stabilized, they come in for a checkup every 2 to 6 months. Okay, and so from that first visit, I can at least let people know what may it take to get to that point.
Well, I think that's important for folks to know because there are so many treatments out there that you really commit to 3 treatments a week for a minimum of 6 months or maybe your whole life. Exactly. Yeah. And that's not what this is all about.
No, we take care of patients from Oceanside, Chula Vista, Lakeside. I've got a couple people from Borrego Springs. They're not going to be coming over to see me 3 times a week for the rest of their life, now with gas prices as they are. So when you get someone's body corrected and stable, though, it doesn't need constant tinkering.
So, folks, just take advantage of the first 12 callers getting the free exam here. Again, just have your credit card ready so that they can reserve your appointment with that. Your card will not be charged unless you decide to go through and have the x-rays after you speak with the doctor, and then just $49, and that's $199 plus value there. Mitch, it's great to see you. I'm glad we reconnected. How's the Little League team doing?
Little League team's going to be on their own. I'm going to do the high school gig for a while.
All high school now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bigger boys, good kids.
Very good. Doctor, thank you so much, and thanks for getting him back out on the field.
Appreciate it.
All right. For more information, you go to san diego6.com, and you just click on San Diego Living. There it is, right there on your screen.